Okay, I was just sitting here rehashing and revisiting some videos that I did way back in when I began making videos in 2016. And one of the videos I had done was on the pool of Bethesda, the guy who was at the pool of Bethesda. So and right? Anyway, um, that guy, when Jesus told him to take up his bed and walk, I'm going to break that down for you. His bed is his body. Okay, so when he said, take up your bed, rise, take up your bed and walk. Okay, so rise means that's when you are ascending. That's your ascending. That's your, say, kundalini rising, right? Now, there's different analogies that I can give this, but this is the one right now that I'm choosing to give. Rise mean your kundalini, because this is what happens when your kundalini rise. When he said rise, take up your bed and walk. Rising is the kundalini. So when your kundalini comes up, he's saying rise, meaning wake up. Okay, now take up your bed and walk. Your bed is what? Your body. And on your body, you carry many problems, right? So your body is also called your cross. So he said, take up your bed and walk. And that walking is, he didn't say, go do this and go do that. He said, take up your bed and walk. Because rise, take up your bed and walk. Because once you rise, you really, it's like you're compelled. It's like fire shut up in your bones. You have to get up, take up your bed and walk, meaning you have to get to moving. You have to travel. You can't stay still. He said, take up your bed and walk. Get to stepping. Keep it moving, because there's people that you have to see, people that you have to meet, people that you have to come across your path. And, so you have to walk through those doors that do not seem to be there. And that's the faith of it all. But that story of the man at the pool of Bethesda, because, when back then I gave it the interpretation of meditation, the pool of Bethesda being the pool of meditation, the waters, because water represents spirit and truth. So when you go into meditation, that's where you're going, into spirit and truth. That's where you're going. So that's the pool of Bethesda. So, and here I go again, right? So, and. So, anyway, I was just sitting here thinking about that. And I am now posting this as a different perspective of that particular passage of scripture. The man at the pool of Bethesda. Yeah. Right here. Living waters, right here. You don't want none. He don't want none. He want to complain and give all kind of excuses why he can't get to that water. And that's the same thing when Jesus said, leave everything you have and follow me. Forsake all others and follow me. No one wants to do that because they're afraid. I get it. They're afraid. What's going to happen if I don't have a place to return home to? I'm just out here in this big old world by myself. You know how big this world is? It's like we're like ants on the earth, you know, physically, spiritually, we're spiritual giants, we're warriors. All right, so anyway, That's my little dig on that.